everybody. Welcome back to Patchman Hockey. We are the Patchmen. I'm Jimmy, and that's
I'm John, episode 22, and second of our new format. What do you think?
sec- second of our new format. We're talking about the NHL's 75th anniversary patch, a really popular patch from 30 years ago now. And here, if you don't know who we are, we're the Patchmen, where we talk about NHL hockey patches, and every patch has a story. So we thank you in advance for listening. If you're listening to this on the podcast, or if you can also watch on YouTube as well, hit the subscribe button and like it. But
Yeah, and follow us on Instagram.
yeah,
I mean, follow us
follow
on
us on
Instagram too.
Instagram. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock at night that we're doing this, so we're a little tired from the day. But so yeah, so what's up, man? How you been?
Not too bad at all. Things are going all right. Life's good. Like we said last episode, I just had a baby. She's been awesome. So getting a little bit more sleep now. It went from maybe like her getting up 4 or 5 times a night, and now it's like 1 or 2 times a night. So,
Yeah,
and bedtime is at 7 o'clock. So like I like that.
yeah, that really helps. Um,
Yeah.
so that's good, brother. I'm glad. I know last episode when we recorded, um, we explained to everybody why we stopped recording for a while. There was a lot of life happenings, and um, me getting married, you and your wife
Yeah.
having a baby. We both had COVID at the same
Yeah.
time,
We did.
um, and
Who'd
lots
have
of other
thought?
things. Yeah, who would have thought, right? And so now we're back, trying to get back into the groove of it because we're gonna we just love doing this and love talking about patches, and we got to keep it going. So the most important question is before we get started is, John Boy, what are you drinking? Because we love beer here. We love to drink.
We do, and we got to keep the theme up. And even though it's like 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night, Rutgers is in overtime right now, down a point. It's all right. There's only a minute left. Um, I am drinking this new porter that I picked up.
Ooh,
Jimmy, I'll save you one. It's Cream Team.
cream tea.
Um, yeah, Cream Team by Flying Dog. It's a cookies and cream milk stout.
Whoa.
So,
What?
and it's a
That's
9.5er. So,
oh, hey now. There we go. Nightcap. I got the power tools out. Time to crack open a nightcap here, and this is a Blue Point winter warmer. It's similar actually to the label of the beer you're drinking of the
yeah,
Flying Fish, right? Is that what you said? Flying Fish.
yep.
Um, so this is I'm kind of still on the winter spiced ale kick. This kind of reminds me of the Cape May, what was it called? Mop water one that I got like obsessed with.
What's that? Your third one tonight?
No, actually, first one, man. Kind of been waiting. I didn't want to start drinking earlier and then be a little sleepy, but
Yeah.
so I like these spice ales. I don't know about you, but I love the vanilla, the winter spices, and then it says cozy after after it.
It, they're different. Like it's a total different taste,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a whole genre of beer that really I just
Yeah.
feel like it's like untapped. No pun intended. But no, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like these, I love these cream, like these milk stouts. Milk stouts, so good. Um, this one's great. Porter, like I just love a dark beer in the winter. And then
Yeah,
like I just love porter.
me too.
So I would
I love
definitely
it.
recommend this. It was like I think it was like $13 for a 6 pack, but that's really not bad nowadays. Inflation.
Yeah, yeah. Have to check it out. I mean, I think you and I are similar, where we both we both like to drink like the seasonal beer variations at the right time, right? So it's like I'm not one of us is really drinking a pilsner right now, right? Like
No.
we like to the stouts and the porters and the winter and the I like the spice ales, like it's great. And then like it comes spring, it's all what IPAs, right? For the most part, more
So
hoppiness.
I was in Florida last week, so I went to Publix and I bought a sour because it was hot out. It was nice out. I'm like, I'm gonna have a sour. I'm gonna like hang out on the porch and have a sour. So the seasonality is real.
Yeah, that's one thing I can't get into is the sours. I can have like one of them, and I'm like, okay, but you love them.
Yeah, I gave one to my dad. He was like, "Oh, this is disgusting." But my dad's a big Bud Light guy.
Oh man, how's your old man doing?
Good, good. Got to see the baby. So parents got to see the baby. Ray, Mike, my brother. Been good.
That's
So my dad's
nice.
doing good. I brought him to the doctor too. So
Oh wow,
like the
nice.
checkup. I'm like, Dad, I'll bring you, because like my brother's been bringing him to everything. So I'm like, I got to when I'm down there. I'm like, I have to do that. So like, I brought my mom to the doctor. I brought my dad to the doctor. Got the car washed. I'm like, all right, let's.
Oh, that's nice of you, man.
Yeah,
He looks like he lost weight from the pictures I saw.
he did. He stopped drinking, so he's doing good.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could do that.
yeah, not yet.
Oh man. All right. So let's uh let's get into the patch here. So, I'm gonna share my screen, and I just realized that um we actually don't see each other. Maybe you mentioned this before when we were first like getting on here.
No, we can now.
Oh, okay.
See, they updated it, so it's a lot better. So
Oh,
everyone watching here, you see both of us and you see the screen, because it wasn't like this, and it's definitely not like this on Zoom or anything.
oh, okay, cool. All right, nice. So yeah, so 30 years ago, so it was the NHL 75th anniversary, and let me bring up the patch here. So,
Yeah.
first and foremost, what do you think of the patch?
This is like one of like the most iconic patches ever, I feel like.
Yep.
Especially being a millennial, a child of the late '80s.
Yeah.
We're like 5'6", like we're seeing this everywhere. The 75th logo patch. Big year for hockey, and I think they did a great job with it. Like it's classy, and it goes with it looks good on every jersey in the league. I would say at the time.
Yeah. It. I agree with you. It kind of has like a looking at it now, 30 years later, but it kind of has like an outdated feel to it because it's like it reminds me of like the IBM logo or something like that, where I, I don't know how to explain it. It's like where it's like there's like space in between. I, I don't know, but it kind of looks like it's like like an effect of some sort.
Well, that's the thing. It's like what were they trying to do here with these? Look like needles. like
Needles. I was trying to think of the right word, like how you would
like
describe
I
it,
don't
but
know, or like a tower or something. I don't know. But like they're definitely going for like the fade effect, because like if you look like
fade.
it's like or grayscale or something. Like you got the dark, the lighter, than the lightest. Like
Yeah, it's like a screaming logo or something like that. And I think just looking at it, if you look at like the top of it, I think it looks like two hockey sticks like going that way, like opposite
oh
ends.
yeah,
So I think you can kind of gather that. Um, but I don't know like how they cut it like right in the middle of the seven, right? Like I don't know
yeah,
what that would. Is that
yeah.
like
The
when
whole
you come
the negative space stuff.
right, which is yeah, whalers, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's like this
but
doesn't stand out to me. Is
it goes
some
back to the whole thing that we've been talking about since day one. It's like we don't know 99% of the people behind who made these patches, especially when they're
right?
league wide. Like who knows? Who knows? Like if it was like the president or well, I guess president at the time, um, just coming up with it. Like
Yeah.
you
I,
don't know.
I almost think that, and maybe this is such a reach, but like maybe like that negative space in the seven, it's like you're skating like down the hallway to get on the ice, and the NHL logo is like center right. I don't know, but then why wouldn't it look like a hockey rink? I don't know. So
Yeah, or it's like that's a good point. Like, why would they do it? I would say, probably the simplest reason is like because it's a 7 and a 5, break it up. But like, what is that logo? I don't know.
yeah, that's true. Breaking up the 7 and the 5. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't I don't know, but it just works, right? It just kind of
Yeah,
works. Um,
it does. I don't know,
and
and I don't know if you ever seen like the NFL 75th logo. Um, but it's like a diamond. They did it pretty good too. It's like a diamond in the same shape.
oh,
So I don't know if like I just feel like there's a lot of good things you do with like the number 75. Like it's just a good number. Like
that's a great point. That
a lot of good ways you can do it.
yeah, I I think the NHL.
Oh yeah,
I I mean I don't think any of today's designers would come up with a design like this, but I mean I think it works. And actually, I have it. I have it here, and this patch is actually fairly large. And when you look at if you look at pictures from that season, some teams that I guess like the Rangers that had like the diagonal lettering, they would have
they've
to
smaller.
like they would have to put it here, and then like Messier's C would be here. Or it'd be like flip flopped or something, or they would have it like on the shoulder like that. And then when you went to the Stanley Cup Finals, then you had like too many patches going on. It'd be a little crazy. But
You're the
so
captain. You got the finals patch. You got the 75th logo patch. You
I
got
wonder.
the goals for kids. You got the hockey fights cancer patch.
I let me see if Mayor Lemieux 1992 Stanley Cup Finals uh photo. I want a photo. Let's bring this up real quick and say. Oh, okay, here we go. So, wow, interesting enough,
It's the Penguins' 25th anniversary. That's a cool patch.
and this patch, I was going to mention this in a little bit, but since I brought it up now, it's very similar, obviously, to the 75th anniversary patch.
Yeah.
Eh, and this is
Did they
interesting
just not
because
wear it?
so let me find another picture of this because they Penguins might have had 4 patches on. Um, they they might not have worn it in the Stanley Cup Finals. So maybe they didn't because of the finals patch, but they also had Badger.
Yeah.
What was that for? Was that Badger
They
Fielders?
so yeah. So they had the Badger patch on the left, and then the 75 would be on the right,
Oh,
and then they had the 25 on the right shoulder. So they switched out the 75 for the Cup Finals patch because
oh,
every single one I'm looking at right now.
Pittsburgh Penguins Badger Bob Johnson. But what was he? Oh, Badger. That was his nickname. Okay, gotcha. So he
I think
died in.
you're thinking of Bader Field in Atlantic City.
Yes, I knew it sounded familiar, dude. Like, so that's really interesting. So
That's
let me
another
go
cool
back
patch.
here. Uh, Lemieux Penguins. Did I just exit out of it? Yeah, just freaking lost it. So anyway, but the Penguins did wear the 75. I just had a
They did.
picture.
I just found it. Um,
Yeah, it's cool. So yeah, they wore a lot of patches,
yeah, 4 right there.
but I like how the 25 is really similar. It had to have been the same designer.
Oh yeah, or they knew what was going into the season.
Yeah. So I mean, this season had it had a lot of cool patches, which we've talked about two other ones already.
I was in the Sharks, right? Well,
No, let's see if you can remember.
the Sharks inaugural season,
Yeah, the
um,
Sharks had a
which we
patch. Yeah.
did talk about on a
Um,
previous show because it was the Sharks' first season.
well, they had the North Stars patch
Yep.
this season. And this thing is huge. I freaking love this patch. So it goes from this size patch to this little guy that the Devils wore.
Yep.
So,
Tell two patches.
yeah. So it's just kind of funny, man. But so anyway, so let's talk about the season. So
So I was flipping through my cards
oh,
because I
that's
brought
right.
home I brought home a bunch of cards from Florida from my parents' house. I have a whole binder full of stuff. I don't think anything's worth anything. And I took all my brother's cards too. He's got like Willie Mays from like 1978. It's worth like $10, but I just
Oh
took everything.
wow.
But pulled this guy out,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
if you
What a
look, it's
card.
from the 91-92 season. So I'm like, oh, it's pretty cool. Like I just flipped it open, and
That's cool. Wow.
so I got
Zdeno cigar or whatever.
yeah, and I got a Lindros rookie, but again, not worth anything. What I
Wait, let
learned
me see
is
the Lindros rookie. Is that the one with the jerseys behind him?
no, it's but what I did learn is that 90s cards were so overproduced that most of them aren't worth anything.
Wow, I didn't know that. Huh.
And like I put this together when I was maybe like 12 years old, so I got it like organized by like team and I and like team a team number. It's funny.
I organized my hockey cards by. I think I did the same thing.
Uh,
Wow. Holy crap. How is that not worth anything?
it's
Because
his
there's
OHL
overproduced.
team because there's just so many made. I got like an Owen Nolan like rookie card from like 90. I don't know. One day maybe
That's
they'll be worth something.
those are sick cards, dude. Hang on to them.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't have my Pokemon cards. I had like a Charizard and all that stuff. I think I gave it all away.
I don't know where my Pokemon cards ended up at. That was a
Dude,
thing.
people are collecting them like crazy. Logan Paul, like he paid like I think $1 million for like an unopened like case of cards.
From like 1999, like
Yeah,
when it came out.
Charizard's going for like 5 grand.
Oh my god.
Because it's people like you and me that like have money, like some money now to like spend, and they're like, all right, like I never had Charizard, like I'm getting this Charizard. I don't care what I'm paying for it.
I know, man. I guess everybody collects something, and you got me into collecting patches, and then I collect Legos, old Legos.
Yeah, every LegoSys.com.
Yeah,
But anyway,
coming soon. Yeah, man. I mean,
so why don't we talk about like the season? So
yes.
80 games, 80 games this year. Due to not so much of a lockout, just like delayed salary negotiations and terms that pushed the season back. They played until June for the first
Yeah,
time.
that was the first time ever because of that, which is pretty interesting. That because now it's tradition. I mean, every June is the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, and look, we were talking about. I talked in last episode or episode before them playing until August with COVID. It's like
Right,
August, September.
right.
That's unheard of now.
Hmm. Yeah. So the NHL had a 75th season celebration. This was big.
Yeah,
And they brought back, I think for the first time ever, like they used throwback jerseys, and and I actually found a video on YouTube that I was watching earlier today, just kind of preparing for the show, and the the original six teams played each other that night. So it was the Canadians and the Maple Leafs, and they Canadians wore their red jerseys, and the Leafs wore their original blue jerseys,
Yep.
and then the Bruins played um, the Rangers, I believe, and
Hmm.
Bruins had like a brown and yellow jersey, which was really cool. And then the Blackhawks and the Red Wings played each other, and the Blackhawks had that jersey that had the stripes on it, red and black stripes, and
Yep. And the
also
small circle. Yep.
yeah. And
Yep.
I don't know
That's a
if you
cool looking
remember
jersey.
this. Do you remember how? Think back to when we used to like buy hockey jerseys, and we used to go up to Ocean Ice Palace,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
and they're all hanging
brick.
up. Yep.
Do you remember the Chicago jersey that was hanging up? It was there forever, and it was that jersey. It was like in the
There's
back.
so many hanging up in there that
I just remember that because it was like the last one, and like I don't know, I guess they couldn't sell it. I think it was definitely that jersey.
oh, that's funny,
Um,
man.
yeah. So yeah, so that was a cool thing that they did, and
You
another
know
thing
what?
is
You go ahead.
what? No, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say like the whole throwback thing. Like I feel like the NHL kicked this off.
Yeah,
Like who else? What other league wore throwback jerseys? NBA didn't. MLB, I'm pretty sure they didn't. So I think this sparked the whole thing.
definitely.
Like what a
Um,
cool idea.
and the fans want them, and honestly, it's more profit anyway. It's more revenue. It increased that bottom line.
Hey
Fans
man,
love jerseys.
it was so big that they changed the white jerseys to the away jersey just so they can wear the colors at home. Like that's
Yeah,
how big it was. Like
and it's funny you mentioned that actually because this season, I forget where I read it from, and for whatever reason, it's not in Wikipedia. Um, the NHL actually like had a split season where like they wore the dark jerseys, the away jerseys at home, and then they wore the away jerseys, the home jerseys on the road. So they did that. So if you look at like photos from that season, you'll notice that some of them were wearing like their jerseys on the road, the whites on
huh.
the road, darks at home, vice versa. Um, so
Do you
that
know
was a pretty
do you know if
interesting
that's a
stat.
league wide policy? Like, do you know if that's like NHL policy? Because I know in like the NFL and even like the NBA, like home team can be like, we're wearing dark tonight, so you guys gotta wear white.
Um,
So that's just something interesting. Maybe next show we can just like follow up on that.
I I think it
Just because
actually
the
is.
whole league changed, so I'm thinking of this too. But
Yeah, you're right because like the home team can basically call the shots. Be like, yeah, we're gonna wear this jersey and we're gonna wear these pants in football and these helmets
it's
and things like
it's
that.
like showing up to like open skate and you got like God, nah, you can't wear black. We're wearing black already. Oh, you got a purple jersey? Oh, like
Not happening.
or the guy that shows up to open skate with like a gray jersey. It's like, dude,
Mm,
pick a side. Come
seriously.
on.
um,
To touch upon this, and like I saw this earlier, like the All-Star game with the Wales and Campbell. So not only did they have like the throwback jerseys from like the 50s, the refs actually dressed like they did in the 50s. Because
really?
I watched the clip and I googled it too. So like if you watch like the face off, like the refs are dressed, unless the refs are dressed like this in 1991, which I'm honestly I'm not sure. They're wearing like a sweater vest
Oh no, they
and
weren't wearing that on the regular.
yeah, exactly.
That's interesting, man. Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
The
They
refs
really
also
embraced
wore
it.
the patch too. The refs wore that 75 patch on their sleeves.
I didn't
The
catch that. Nice.
um yeah, and the other thing is too with the patch and the logo. This was actually on the on the ice arenas as well, the ice surfaces as well.
Hmm.
So I think teams would have their logos in the middle. Some teams, and I say that because some teams also had that they were weird about their logos. Like they would have it like diagonal from each other, and then nothing at center ice, or it would just say like the arena name. Like it's so bizarre if you look back at like old footage.
Dude, it's
Um,
so funny. It's so funny you're saying this. So like I told you, like I got like my PlayStation all hooked up again. And I got like my NHL '97 like going. I'm not sure if I told you, but I
nah,
do.
nah.
So like I got like my PlayStation hooked up, like I got my controller. Um, but it's funny because like '97, like they did all like the ice like how it was, and remember how the logos were like across from each other, like you said, like sometimes it would be like, all right, so you got the Devils, maybe it's like you got two of them were like facing each other.
Yep.
Some logos were on a blue line. Like it's so interesting, like
I know,
how
and
it used to be.
it's such like an obscure thought when you think about it, but it's like you've been watching hockey long enough. Well, we both have, and it's like when you look at old footage and you kind of pick up on the presentation and you pick up on like different elements like that it's not just the players and the puck, it's other things going on in that picture. Um, just so I remember Madison Square Garden in the 90s had the Rangers logo like side to side. It wasn't one
Yeah.
big one in the middle.
No,
Yeah. Uh, Montreal, I think, was like that. I think Toronto, a lot of teams were like that.
Montreal was like Toronto was like that. Florida was like that. Yeah.
It,
And now it's
speaking
like
of
all big
Florida,
center ice logos.
well, yeah, and speaking of Florida, I don't know if you noticed this, but like I caught some Florida Panthers highlights of last week, and their home arena, like you know how it just has the logo and like it'll say like oh,
Mm-hmm.
what is it, the BBT Center or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
it, or it'll say like New York City, whatever. It doesn't say anything. It's just the logo. It's like a video game. It really is like NHL '97. Like
Yeah,
it's
they
just the
don't even have
logo.
the rights.
Like there's no text at all. It's like, well, where am I? Like I don't know why they wouldn't do that.
You're at Florida Arena.
Miami Arena in Miami, Florida. Like
Oh, that's funny. I'm trying to find a picture of it. I can't find it, but no, I see it. No, no, yeah, just the logo in the middle.
it's just the logo in the middle. Yeah. So,
That's
and I think the
bizarre.
Devils used to in the early '90s. I think it just said like Meadowlands across the center ice, and then like they had like a logo, like a face-off dot, in the neutral zone or something like
Dude,
that.
dude, if you think that's bad, like go look at like Jets games from like 1993. Like the the middle of the stadium, it says like the Meadowlands, East Rutherford, in like the middle of like
I
the
saw
stadium.
that. I in old clips, I did see that.
So it's like this branding has like come so far and like this marketing stuff. It's like totally like invaded everything.
It has. It's really interesting, man, because like nobody really talks about this. It's kind of like whoever is doing NHL, like the arena presentation. I don't know, like how they like come up with these decisions. Um, but yeah, no, I thought that was cool. And also too, and we're gonna talk about this, I think, in the the next episode. But I also like too how some teams will take their patch and make it like their center ice logo. Like I can't think of a team off. Well, I can't think of a team off the top of my head because we're gonna do this episode. But the Calgary Flames sneak peek
Hold
episode
on, I got
23.
hold on.
What?
I got Kristen washing dishes in the background.
Oh, I couldn't even see her.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Um, yeah, no, you're right. They're taking them and throwing them on center ice. Like Phoenix did that, right? For a while.
I think I yes, Phoenix did do it. That's right. We covered that episode. It was like episode
Yeah.
18 or something like that.
I'm trying to think who else. Uh,
Um, I'm like looking at my patches real quick. Like who did who did
well,
it?
you know what? Like the Rangers
Rangers.
did it. Yeah,
Yeah, Rangers 85th.
yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
got like a
Rangers.
visualization of like the board you have in your room. I'm like, all right, Rangers.
I know. I'm like running out. I need to buy like more boards. Like I have so many patches, but I can't think of like the best way to like display them. I don't know. But anyway, so
What else with the season?
the
Um,
season brought the
20,
San Jose Sharks.
it did. It brought the San Jose Sharks, previously covered in another episode. Not their best season, um, but
Did
they
we
were the
cover
first.
them the first season, or did we cover?
We did the All Star. We did the All Star game.
We did. I don't remember that.
You
It's been
don't?
a very long day. I don't remember.
The '95 All Star game?
No, I think that was an idea that we were gonna do. Like canceled.
Did we not do that?
We didn't
Is that
do
an
it.
unreleased episode? All right, we got to go back to the archives for that.
That was the idea. That was an idea I had for like the cancel All Star games, which I think cat's out of the bag now. But I think that's what we cancel culture, cancel All Star games.
Oh, it's funny. So 22 teams this season. Also interesting. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
how much has the league grown?
32 teams now.
Yeah. But the Sharks, they were the first expansion team since 1979.
Yep. And I think we talked about the story though of the Sharks coming into the league with the Minnesota North Stars, like how that came about. I think we've covered
Maybe
we've covered the
that's what I'm thinking about with the North Stars.
yeah. Um, so yeah, after so hockey returned to the San Francisco Bay Area after the Golden Seals relocated to Cleveland, which it's funny because like that I always forget that. Like I forgot there was a team called the Golden Seals and
Yeah.
they moved to Cleveland.
The Cleveland Barons.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's interesting because like the Golden Seals, the only reason why I know that team is because like again playing like NHL 2K8 and like you
Yeah.
get the throwback jerseys. It's like, oh, the Seals, all right. But
Yeah.
I think their history is with Dallas, right? The Seals. I don't know.
Um,
I gotta follow, like check that out.
I think Minnesota. I think I want to say Minnesota or something. Like they came into the league as the California Golden Seals, but then I don't know. Their history is like a little all over the place, and their logo is so bizarre. Like I, like, it
Yeah,
really
that's
is.
definitely like a '70s, '80s logo. Look,
Yeah. Oh, it's a C for California, and then you have a seal. Looks like it's smiling and a hockey stick. Oh, actually, this isn't bad
God.
with the blue. That's not bad.
No, and like the teal
That's,
jerseys where it just says Seals across like the crest, like good looking jerseys. That one.
yeah, this ain't too bad.
God.
Actually,
Um,
this is pretty good too. I guess the jerseys were pretty decent. But anyway, so
what
what else
else?
happened this season? So
Um, but
Brian Leach,
oh my God, the highest scoring defenseman since 1991, 92. No one's breaking that record yet. I think what he 100 over 100 points, right? 100 and like 205. I have it written down. 102. One Norris Trophy. Wow, like Brian Leach was Rangers defense.
really was something else, man. Like well, he could really like he could just do it all. And
That man.
interesting because he's from Texas, I think.
Yeah, I remember Brian Leach and Team
Corpus Christi,
USA.
Texas. Yeah.
Team USA, Brian Leach.
Uh, that's awesome. Well, I mean, I wish I mean, I was watching hockey when he played, like, but I didn't really watch hockey for like I didn't watch him play like the first half of his career.
No,
But his
yeah.
stats are sick. 102 points. Oh my god! Like for a defenseman. And I do remember when he was traded, and I remember him on the Bruins. What a run!
Yeah. What a run is
Um,
right.
and the Rangers were a powerhouse that season, kind of like the early stages of like when you know your team is good, and it's like you know you're going to win a championship. Maybe not this season, not next season, but like it's going to come. Like the window is opening, and
Well,
the
they won the
Rangers.
President's Trophy.
Yep, they won the President's Trophy, and let's take a look where they ended up in the playoffs. They they beat the Devils in the first round. That's right,
They lost
because there was a
Pittsburgh.
big brawl at the end of Game 6 at the Meadowlands. um, and then they won Game 7, and then they lost to Pittsburgh, who would eventually win the Stanley Cup against Chicago. Um, really
Like
cool,
the whole team
Detroit,
was good.
Minnesota.
Messier won MVP that year.
Oh yeah, he won the MVP, and here's an interesting little tidbit too. With for the first time in his NHL career, Wayne Gretzky failed to finish in the top two in scoring. Pittsburgh
Dude,
Penguins Kevin Stevens becomes the third person.
it's,
Kevin Stevens. I mean, okay, I get Mario Lemieux and Marcel Dion, but like,
you got Yami Yager, Kevin Stevens.
what a crazy
Kevin
stat.
Stevens sounds like I forget what movie it was. There was like a movie in the 90s where they're gonna like blow up like an NHL arena or something. But like Kevin Stevens sounds like the fake like captain of like the team. Like it's like
He was in the
Kevin
movie.
Stevens. No. But like I think the Penguins were. I forget what movie this is, but he sounds like some like generic hockey player.
Yeah, yeah. Um, let's see. Do they have the league?
Sudden
Oh
Death
yeah.
is the movie if you're
So,
interested.
oh, that does sound familiar.
Yeah, it's like once the puck drops, the arena explodes. Like
That's Pittsburgh swept the Blackhawks. That's right.
yeah.
Let's take a look at some of the award winners here. Pavel Bure, brand new into the league. Oh man.
So speaking of Pavel Bure, if our
Do you have his rookie card?
I should prep this, but for our friend who we follow, and I think they follow us, every Pavel Bure card,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a post and see if he can tell me if my Pavel Bure is worth anything. I got him right here. This is 95-96 Pinnacle. So
Ooh.
as you can see right here, he's sporting the 25th anniversary Canucks patch, which hopefully we'll be talking about in a future episode.
Yep. Yep.
95-96. That was no, not Rangers, but
Who won the cup that season?
I was gonna say they were in the Cup 95-96, but they weren't.
Oh, it was your Panthers, dude. Panthers were in
No,
the cup.
I know, but the Rangers Canucks was 94, so
Yeah.
got my
Yeah.
dates mixed up.
Uh, Pavel Bure, man. That's one player. It's like you look back at history, and it's like if he played today in today's game, how many points do you think he would score? Like
Oh, he's
over
killer
100? Easy.
because he's fast, he's physical, and he can score goals.
His
Like
career was just cut too short.
Conn Smythe, Lemieux, sure.
Mm. Ray Bork, King Clancy, Lady Bing, the most gentlemanly player. Of course, it goes to Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
I wish I was. I wish like, hey, I'm gonna buy some Devils tickets, and you know what? Like the Kings and Wayne Gretzky are in town, or like the
Dude, I'm telling
Canucks
you,
and Pavel Bure.
I went to Rangers Kings in '94. and I think we left like during the second period because my dad wanted to beat the traffic out of the guards. And I was
That was such a dad move in the '90s. Oh yeah, we gotta go. We gotta beat the traffic. Getting out of here. Okay.
seriously, we go to Yankees game. It's like the sixth inning. My dad's like, oh, I don't know, gotta get going. Like that, like game's tied. But now it's like I don't know. Me and you go to a game. It's like the Devils game. We're friggin'. It's like 10 minutes after the third period, still sitting down hanging out.
Yeah, man. I mean, everything, especially because we're in our early 30s now. It's like everything has become like an event. It's like, I don't know. It's like when we go out to eat, right? It's a 3-hour dinner at least.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dude. And we do a pre-game show of getting a couple beers beforehand. Then we go to dinner.
You gotta make the most of it. Time is limited. I'm telling you, man. Like when you have a baby, now your time is real limited. So it's like gotta make the most of it.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
everything's scheduled now on the phone.
going out to dinner. So it's gonna be 4 hours. I'll be home in 4 hours.
Oh, when we used to go out to dinner as a kid growing up, like it was like at most 2 hours. And that's like if we had family with us, like extended family.
Oh yeah,
We didn't sit around and just like hang out and bullshit. Like
yeah. You're even like when we're in like high school and shit. It's like all right, going to Applebee's. All right, get those apps out now. It's 10:01.
That's right,
Yeah.
man.
I'll get my
Shit.
potato skins and my wings, my glass of water. Like,
You remember that? It was like everybody would be like waiting to get seated at 10 o'clock, even though they showed up at like 9:35. Everyone's hanging out. It's so stupid.
yeah, and everyone's got like two appetizers, and it's like, gotta get home gotta leave soon because my license expires at midnight. Like,
That's right. Yeah, the provisional license. You couldn't drive past 12.
yeah,
Oh man.
God, what a mess.
What a mess. Um,
What else going on this season? Fun
Patrick Waugh,
facts.
Vezina.
Fun
Fun
facts.
facts.
Kind of not related, but I thought it was interesting.
What you got?
A pound of bacon in 1992. Guess how much it was?
I'm gonna say $1.99.
$1.95.
Wow.
You know how much it was in ShopRite tonight? This is the only reason why I looked it up. It was $9.
What?
$9 for a pound of Oscar Mayer bacon. Yep,
Holy shit, dude.
it's crazy.
Oh my God.
Um,
I used to pack that shit out, ShopRite.
right? That's like gold bars now. 92. What else I got? Marty's debut.
Yeah, that's right. Marty debuted
Right?
emergency backup. Yep.
Yep. So that's cool. Lindros was the top draft pick. We showed you his card.
Yes.
And then what else I got? I got written down in my notes. Yager / ask Jimmy about the uniform.
Yager? Ask Jimmy about the uniform.
I don't know what that meant. I gotta look that up.
For the Penguins jersey?
Maybe. I think maybe that's what it was. I think it was like a picture. It was a picture of Yager in like the Penguins jersey, and it's just crazy like how many seasons he's been part of the league. Like in like 91, 92, like the guy's like
Yeah.
timeless.
Uh, yeah. Speaking of hockey cards, I think I have a card where it's like, I don't know if it's after the first cup or the second, because they won back-to-back cups. Where it's like him and Lemieux are like back-to-back in the black jerseys.
No,
Is that it?
that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly
That's a
what.
cool card, and the cup is like right in front of them, and they're going like this, like back to back,
Yep.
like a bunch of bosses. That's cool, man. They were so awesome. Especially, that's another one. I really wish I got to watch Mario Lemieux, which I did when he came back, but like his early days. Um, what else?
I
Go ahead, go ahead.
no, no, I was gonna say I pulled the card up, but no, go ahead.
Oh, show the card then.
Yeah. No,
Can,
go ahead. Whatever you're gonna say.
um, milestone debuts here. People who played their first game. Brodeur, Bure, Bill Guerin. Oh, there. That's it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Look at the mullets, man. Holy shit, Yager's mullet.
God. Even
And
Lemieux, and there's a Badger patch.
yep, there's the Badger patch, the 25 patch. Honestly, I don't think Pittsburgh ever made a bad jersey that like I didn't like.
No, they didn't.
Right? Like I think that all their jerseys are pretty nice looking. Uh, can you still see my screen? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So reshare it because I'm gonna delete this one. So reshare it just so we get a better picture for the show.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Um,
But
yeah. So no, just some notable names that had their rookie season. Um, so going down the list, Brodeur, Bure, Bill Guerin, who's now the GM of the Minnesota Wild,
yeah,
Arthur's Urbe, remember him? Trevor
Trevor
Kidd.
Trevor Kidd. Hold up.
You got every name. John's just gonna go into the deck, the binder.
Keep going, Dave. What else? Who else we got?
I feel like you got like a Rolodex. Oh no, give me his
Ray
phone
Whitney.
number. Brett Hedican. I even Brett Hedican. Joey Juno. He's a badass. Whoa.
There you go. Trevor Kidd rookie card.
Awesome, dude. Wow.
Yeah. No,
Dude, those are some sick finds you got there.
yeah.
Um,
I gotta get him graded.
Nicholas Lindstrom, legendary defenseman. Scott Niedermayer, another legendary defenseman.
Yep.
Daryl Sador. Keith Kachuk, Winnipeg Jets. Wow. Yeah. Um, just what a bunch of names here. Stu Barnes. Yeah. I remember a lot of these guys. And I think we mentioned, yeah, the Penguins they swept the Chicago Blackhawks. And they won back-to-back cups. And I'm trying to think of if we missed any interesting facts. The 10-day NHL strike, which happened actually in April. It started on April 1st. So that was interesting. Can you imagine like getting ready for the playoffs and like, oh, I'm not, there's a work stoppage right now.
We're going on strike. You're not playing.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, you know what? I apologize because I didn't see this. So MLB, I guess, was the first one to start that throwback program because NHL got their influence from MLB, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, the turn back the clock program. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And throwbacks were one for the All-Star game. Yeah, I really like how they did that. And actually too, speaking of the All-Star game, have you seen the NHL All-Star jerseys for this one?
Great point. Why don't you bring them up? I don't hate them.
So have a very real throwback feel to them. I love them.
I don't hate them at all. I think they're probably the best ones they've had in a few years.
I agree. the NHL shield returns to the front of the sweater for the first time. And actually, I think the shield, it should be on the front of the jersey.
There's no reason why it shouldn't be. The shield is on the front of the jersey since they started the All-Star game. Since it was fucking Wales versus Campbell divisions. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, and I kind of like how they pick these colors. Like, in a way, the blue one kind of reminds me of the Kraken jersey, and then the white one, just some like different colors. Like, I really wonder like who designed. Oh, wait, here we go. The blue versus red theme is an homage to the past games from 1998 through 2012, featuring red versus white. Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
and remember before that it was purple versus green, with the West being purple and then the teal being Eastern Conference.
That's right. And then they also did they stopped the conferences and did like North America versus like the world, right?
They did. Yeah, it got so convoluted that like 2 years ago, I was like, what are they doing? It was like, wasn't it like captains or something? I'm like, this is stupid. Like just make
Yeah,
it divisional.
I like how they said it's a nod to the past is nothing new for Adidas, which put out widely popular retro reverse jerseys for each team in 2020. Well, they're so popular again with the throwback theme. Just do it again. Like, why was that a one season thing where you didn't even have fans in the stands? Like, bring it back.
There's so many teams that can have throwback jerseys, like that just haven't been done yet.
Where does this link go to? It goes to the original article. This is I man,
Uh,
that purple Phoenix jersey. Oh God, this is so cool. This was the jersey, the Chicago jersey I was talking about right here.
well,
This is the
well, it's like the play on that one.
yes, it's missing the stripes in the middle of the jersey.
Yeah,
And this Whalers jersey, they could have used like the newer uh
yeah. The
Whalers.
one, the one that's like has the outline like
Yeah,
outside of it, right?
yeah, and it almost looks like it at first glance. What a sharp! I like the gray Whalers jersey. It's not bad.
Negative space.
Negative, right? The negative space, and that. Oh man, that Quebec jersey. Even the
And
Blue
then they
Jackets.
and then they butchered the Star jersey. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Like, that is so
Yeah,
bad.
let's make a logo that's white and put it on a white jersey.
Talk about like the
So
whole
dumb.
jersey is negative space.
Listen, I got this great idea.
Oh,
It's gonna be
those are
this jersey,
so.
everybody's same color. That
Seriously.
looks like when I was fucking like 4 years old, like creating a team on like NHL '96, and I'm like doing a color scheme. It's like, all right, so only portion two I'm gonna fill in. You know?
Seriously, man, it really is. I don't understand how they let that it's that one and the Detroit one that are so bad.
God, they could have done so much with those. So
Inspired by the jerseys that the Red Wings won their ninth Stanley Cup championship and the Centennial Classic jerseys, pairs a white base with gray striping. Yeah, you know it's called laziness, mother. Can you imagine like the designers? Yep, what do you guys got? Yeah, white jersey, logo, and just a gray stripe, gray stripe
what was the last part? What was the last part? Gray stripes?
of
You're a
of
genius.
the yeah yeah. And I love this Panthers jersey. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
We,
dope.
man, we could just talk jerseys all day long. I mean, this is so dope. And then this Kings one is dope. Oh,
The
I think the
Subway,
NHL
the Minnesota
Subway.
Wild sponsored by Subway jersey.
Yep. I bet it still looks great, man. Same thing, the
Oh, that's
Montreal
awesome.
blue. Oh, the Devils green, the Preds. I think the Islanders
Yeah.
kind of were a little lazy because people wanted the fishermen back,
I'm not gonna do it.
but they
They're
just
not
kind
gonna
of
do that.
yeah. Ottawa's red, the Flyers. I mean, they're all. I like the Rangers one, but I feel like they should have just made it
Make
the.
the rest of the sleeves red. There you go.
Thank
Boom.
you,
Done.
thank you. Is it
Done.
that it's that hard? Yeah, Penguins white, the Blues. Oh yeah, it's so cool, man. And the
I love the
Sharks.
Penguins jersey.
The what jerseys?
The Penguins jersey.
Oh yeah, isn't that what Snoop Dogg wore in the video? Did we talk about that?
No, we didn't.
Gin and Juice
But
video. I think he's wearing a Pittsburgh
I'm
jersey.
pretty sure.
And then that Tampa, that blue jersey, awesome.
No, he's so Snoop Dogg in the Gin and Juice video is wearing it's like a blue jersey with an S on it.
In one of the videos, maybe it's nothing but a G thing. I think he's wearing a Penguins jersey. I don't know why that's in my head.
So the Snoop Dogg in the Gin and Juice video donned a Springfield Indians jersey
Okay, okay.
with a big S on it. Um, and then
Now I
nothing
got
but a G thing. He
a
wore.
video, the official video. I don't want to get censored on YouTube for the copyright, but I'm pretty sure Snoop's in here. It's like at a house party. You know, he's got bitches in his living room. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, I thought that was. I got bitches in the living room. Crap, man. Why do I think of Snoop Dogg in the Pittsburgh jersey?
Because he was so I just found it in the Gin and Juice video. He switches to wearing a Penguins jersey while riding a bike.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
The first one. Well, it actually kind of looks like he's in a Whalers jersey.
Yeah, no, it's Seattle or Springfield Indians.
That was the thing I loved that rappers did in the 90s. They wore hockey jerseys.
Oh yeah.
That was such a cool, like, fashion trend. Oh, oh my God. That's like, they must have been an affiliate with the Whalers. But,
Yeah.
dude, the car. Oh my God. That was actually an NHL All-Star jersey.
Oh no way.
Wait, hold on a second. I gotta. Somebody. Let's see. Watch to the. Do you see in the lower right, Thomas? Maybe it's a custom. It looks like an NHL All-Star jersey. Do you see that? Right here in the lower corner,
You
lower
have to
right
share
corner.
your other screen.
Oh shit! My bad.
Just share the tab.
Yeah. Oops. 1 second. Hold on. Present a window.
We're using Edge.
All right. Do you see that? Do you see it now?
Oh my God, that's an
But
All-Star jersey.
it's like Yager's number and then like a custom, like somebody put their last name on it.
Thomas.
Yeah. Snoop. So I'm trying to find him on the bike. Is it in the beginning or the?
It's like keep going. Like it's before that.
It's before this.
Yeah. It's like in the
Oh, right
middle.
here.
Right there.
Yes. Yeah. Here he is. I'm surprised he wasn't
90,
rocking like a
94.
Kings. Wow. 94.
That's cool.
I love it, man. I love Snoop Dogg. Shout out to Snoop Dogg.
Yo, he performed at Rutgers this year.
Did he really?
Yeah, they like threw a concert on for like the students, and it was Snoop Dogg, and they had like stripper poles on like the stage at like the in the stadium, and it was like popping off.
Oh my
But like
God.
a lot of the students were like, "Oh, we don't know this music. Like we should have like had like Kendrick Lamar or something." It's like, come on, you have
Oh
Snoop
my.
Dogg like performing. Like he's doing the Super Bowl this year, which the Super Bowl halftime show this year. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, like, it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be like really that's gonna be a hell of a halftime show. And it's just gonna be like a medley of all the songs.
And that's fine. It's like
Yeah.
I'm so sick and tired. They're like the year after like Janet Jackson, they brought in like U2, then it was like Mick Jagger, and it was like they played it safe for so long. Not like this is
Yeah.
gonna be safe too, but like I just think it's better than what they've been doing.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, it'd be cool, and get some rappers, give some of these upcoming rappers exposure. Snoop Dogg, Eminem, who've only been
What
around
is
for like 20 years.
what
Snoop's
is
been
this, the
around for 30
WWE?
years.
What is this, the WWE?
Yeah.
But
Oh man, all
anyway,
right. So we went way off
um,
base there.
we did. But the 91-92 season, 75th anniversary season NHL, um, as a whole, like I think the patch is great. I think it's a very cool patch. We said enough about the season. Penguins just had a dominating team, and I would rank this probably in like my top 10 of patches. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, man. It's just so like it's just so iconic and like it actually, you know what, man? It just like captures your eyes. It just draws you into it. It's like, oh, NHL is 75. It's coming in hot. Um,
Yeah,
so we got to give it a patch score. So the bar is low
yeah,
because last episode we um we gave the patch um a 3.25 score, and
the
that
patch was
was
terrible. I don't even want to see that patch anymore.
the Nashville Predators fifth anniversary
Yeah.
patch. So now, John, what's the patch score? What do you want to give it? What do you think? And we'll do the at the average.
7-2.
7-2, 7-2. Okay.
It's a pretty good
Um,
patch.
you know what, man? I'm gonna go with you on that one. I'm gonna keep it easy. I'm gonna keep it
All
easy.
right.
I like the 7.2. Um, it's a great looking patch. Not the best, but it does its job, man. It's awesome. And it's par for the course of that time period because like if you look at some other companies' logo, like I mentioned IBM or whatever, like I think a lot of like logos were kind of like that.
Yeah,
So
man. The Gateway logo. You know.
I almost want to say compact. I it's like I think like some tech logos. Oh, not compact. Like
No,
old
I had a I,
compact.
I had a compact computer growing up,
Oh, maybe
but
not
yeah, no,
compact.
I know what you mean. Like the IBM logo, is spot on.
I think
With what they were trying to do.
I
Like,
think
let's
yeah.
make a
I
logo and let's like draw lines on it. Like,
right, right. Yeah, that's the only one that comes to my head. But um,
all right, 7-2,
anyway,
that's all right.
yeah, 7.2. That's a good one. I'm just logging it right now just to make sure so I don't lose track of it. So that's great. So all right, man. So any like final thoughts before we close out this episode?
No, I mean, like, I just hope everyone out there that's watching this like likes this new format. Um, we like it. Like, it's more flexible for us at least.
Yeah.
Um, Jimmy did the audio and he set up the podcast. So when we release the Nashville episode, we'll release, we listen to it. Sounds pretty good. So we think it's gonna be good. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
my
interesting
thoughts.
there's a lot that like goes into this, like making podcasts. It's fun, it's all fun, but just getting the audio right. And honestly, if this, I might actually just buy a microphone, like a real like mic, and just like
So you should, because like my AirPods have a mic in them.
so do my headphones.
Oh, okay.
That's, I mean, I don't,
Interesting.
yeah.
So maybe we should get a mic.
I'm just thinking like if
Yeah, that's
like
true.
what did you think? Did you listen to it in your car at all, or like
It was
give
a
it the
little
car
muffled.
test?
It could have been better. It was a little
Yeah.
muffled. I mean, how much is a mic? $12? Like 20
Yeah, I
bucks?
mean, it's not
30?
everyone's podcasting now, so it's like it's not like that expensive. So
No.
yeah, I just think it might actually like it's probably something we should do just to get the audio crisp, nice and clear.
Yeah, but content. Content,
Yeah.
The content.
All right. So yeah. So anyway, so thanks guys. Thanks for checking out the show. Episode 22 in the books now. Like I said before, please subscribe and like it in the videos on YouTube and at every hockey patch on Instagram.
Every hockey patch, check it out. I'm
Check it
John.
out.
I'm John. That's Jimmy. Thanks again, and we'll be back next time with another patch. So be
That's
ready.
it. Peace. Oh, what did I say? Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome. Oh, shit. What did I used to say? I can't even. I've been up since
Hey,
4:30
what's
in the
up,
morning.
everybody? Hey,
Oh,
what's up, Ed?
yeah. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Patchman Hockey. We are the Patchmen. I'm Jimmy, and that's
I'm John.
yeah,
Episode
that's John.
22. I'm
Episode
John.
22. I'm Jimmy. We are the Patchmen. We're talking about NHL hockey patches because every hockey patch has a story. And
Yeah.
today we're talking about, what are we talking about today?
The 75th anniversary 91-92 NHL season and the 30 years anniversary of the Calgary Flames.
In one episode? I thought we were splitting them up.
We are splitting them up.
All right, hold on. All right, I'll do it real quick
From the top.
From the top.
Cut.
We're not giving a mega episode away. All right, here we go.